All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another top 5 for you tonight. We have our top 5 best cast film roles of all time. All right, top 5 best cast film roles of all time in your opinion. Who wants to start?
I can go if you want.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, number 1 I feel like is going to be on everybody's. Big Lebowski.
Yes.
You ready to be fucked, man? I see you roll your way into the semis. Dios mío, man. Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Jeff Bridges, but you could also pick other characters like Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Sam Elliott, John Turturro. I feel like are all perfectly cast in that movie.
They are. One of the best ensemble casts of all time.
They're all great casts.
But like we
Jeff
said,
Bridges
it's
is
like
perfection.
Yep.
lightning bolt in the bottle. Like, that will never happen again.
No. Such a perfect cast, yeah.
Number 2, Napoleon Dynamite.
Such an idiot.
Let me see what your best move is.
I'll go get it.
Jeez.
John Heater.
That is a good one.
Nobody. Who else is pulling that off?
It is tough.
He's
Without
never going to be like
prosthetics
in
or
anything
something.
else ever again without being
Without people
known as
comparing him to
Napoleon
that.
Dynamite.
That's
He is
one of
Napoleon
those
Dynamite.
roles that defines a career, you know?
Which you're probably not a huge fan of.
Probably not.
It's kind of like McLovin. Like in Superman.
Right, yeah. That's all he forever is.
Yeah.
Vampire's Kiss.
Oh yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
You just put it in the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? That's all you have to do.
Because I honestly don't know if anybody else could have been in that movie and made me go like, wow, this is good, even though how bad it is. Because like that Wolf movie with Jack Nicholson is basically like the same thing, like Vampire's Kiss, but with Jack Nicholson is not good.
Because he
Vampire's Kiss?
Well, honestly, Nicholson just does it more serious. He takes a more serious approach to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying Nicholson didn't do well. Just
Yeah.
the movie isn't good.
Yeah, no,
but
it's
like
not.
Vampire's Kiss, like I legit watch it with a group of people, and yeah, like they laugh and like, oh, this is bad. But literally by the end of it, I think 4 of the 5 or 5 of the 6, everybody but one were like, this is like performance art. Like it's like
I'm not gonna argue.
bad
It's so
to
good.
a fault, but it's so good. Like you can't tell if Nicolas Cage has legit lost his mind or not.
It's kind of like Bale in like American Psycho.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know if she told him to act that way. Or he just like ad-libbed.
Yeah, he
it,
just
or,
did
like,
it.
It's perfection.
Then Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Are you telling us this stuff so we can buy your book? Because I gotta tell you, if you are, that was some of the worst advice I ever heard. You see how sad this is? I want your sister to lose weight, tell her to get off the couch, stop eating Twinkies, and maybe go out for field hockey. You know what? No one ever knows what they want to be when they grow up. You know, it takes a little while to find that out, right, Jim?
Okay.
And then another thing of Donnie Darko, his sister in the movie is Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Like his sister in real life, which I think is perfect because when they're arguing at the dinner
great
table, I
chemistry,
feel
yeah.
like there's they
It's
pull
so
it off
natural.
like a real brother
So
and sister.
natural.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's so many parts in that. Drew Barrymore is like the hot teacher. Mm-hmm. Sign me up.
Yep.
So that's a hot teacher. Seth Rogen is like the stoner bully. Patrick Swayze is like the pedophile guy. Beth Grant, who's like the mom that's in teaches the dance group Sparkle Motion.
Can't stand that chick.
But like that, she's perfect.
You're supposed to not say
Yeah.
that.
Michael Cera in almost anything he's in.
These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I have with you. These eyes are crying.
In almost any role he's in, you're like, yeah, that's just Michael Cera.
But he's great in
Which-
what's the end of the world one where he's just like a prick.
This is the end.
Oh, it's so funny.
There's a couple movies like that where he's like
just a dick.
the jerk, and it's so good.
He's just doing blow in the bathroom.
Yeah. But I like Gregory Go Boom is one of my favorite things he's done, which is just like a short film. But for sake of, I feel like his most popular movie is probably Superbad,
Yeah.
where him and Jonah Hill were,
Yeah, that's perfect casting.
which I don't love that movie as much as everybody else does, but it's great. And then honorable mention, Kiefer Sutherland as David in The Lost Boys, but really all 4 vampires was perfection together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna go.
I'd agree with that.
Corey Haim, what do you think I was going to say?
What's the
Freeway?
yes? Perfect casting.
Yeah. But then like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman kill it. The grandpa in Lost Boys, perfection.
Saxophone dude murders it.
Yeah, but that's just him. That's literally just him in real life.
I know.
That's just the guy. He's just himself. But all right, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. What do you think, Joe? You want to go or me?
It's up to you.
I will go next. Yeah, great list.
You get to
Great
go last.
list.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, you can go. You can
Nah,
go.
I'm kidding. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right, I got it.
No, wait.
Yeah, I think the best casting ever, in my opinion, is Jack Black in School of Rock.
Oh! All right, let's go! Oh! All right, stop. You guys, stop messing around. We got a lot of work to do. Okay, people, pay attention because I do not want to have to fail you.
I don't think there's a person on earth who is better suited to play that role. I honestly think that. A guy who gets kicked out of his rock band to become a substitute teacher at an uptight private elementary school, only to turn them into a rock band.
It is a perfect role for him.
That kid's from Michigan.
I know he is. Yeah, he
And
got in
he's-
trouble now. He's a troublemaker.
He's related to somebody we know.
Oozing with charisma and rock star energy. He's an underdog that everyone can root for. After he finds like this new purpose in life, you know, it's wholesome, it's fun, and Jack Black like made School of Rock.
I do feel like that movie outperformed what they anticipated also, and like really connected with people in a way they didn't expect.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very good.
Because of him,
It's
yeah.
a very good movie, and that's just the most perfect casting ever. All right, next I got, of course, Jeff Bridges as the dude in the Big Lebowski.
Not on the rug, man.
See what happens, Lebowski? You see what happens?
Nobody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man.
We can all just put that as like a throwaway team.
That's a benchmark.
Yeah, he's the carefree, fun-loving, laid-back slacker who gets mistaken for a millionaire of the same name and thrust into an intricate kidnapping plot when all he wants to do is sip white Russians and bowl. You know?
Literally couldn't be a better casting.
Right. Nobody else could bring that like demeanor and confidence and like contentment he brings. You know what I mean? Like,
I wonder if they knew when they were filming that. Like, man, he's just nailing this. Whatever he's doing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like in the real world, Lebowski's a loser. You know what I mean? But like when you
In that movie, yeah.
when you put him in, no, like if he was a character in like the real world.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I
that's
mean?
But in that movie,
In the
it's great.
movie, he's like he's
The hero.
lovable.
Very
Yeah,
relatable and
He's relatable, lovable, hilarious, and absurd. You know, and
Yeah, but in real life, punishing.
but it will forever be quoted and remembered. You know, so props to Jeff Bridges and the whole cast of that movie. Next up, I got Ian McKellen as Gandalf.
You're late.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf.
One of the best casting ever, because who are you going to trust with your life and just to take, you know what I'm saying? An old wise man who keeps everyone safe. I mean, Ian McKellen's the guy.
did he get replaced though?
I think they're saying they're going to remake him or some bull crap, and he's going to, you know, but who knows? But he stepped into the robe, the shoes, and the pointy hat of Gandalf with wisdom, charisma, charm, wit, likability, and all that stuff, and he gave us one of the greatest characters ever brought to life
I
on
feel like
screen.
Nicolas Cage could have nailed that. Role.
Yeah, not at all. And then next up, I'm a bit biased, but I got Robert Shaw as Quint in Jaws.
You know the thing about a shark, he's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming.
Being one of his best-known roles, he brings Quint to life from his odd English pirate meets Cape Cod salty dog accent.
That's really his only known role for me. I don't.
Yeah, honestly,
know that guy from anything else.
that is mostly what people associate him with. They don't really know him. Yeah, you're right. From his accent to his tendency toward reciting inappropriate poetry.
I feel like
to
you
his
could have
crushing
picked
of
any
beer
of
cans.
the three main dudes from Jaws.
True.
Honestly,
Yeah, they're all great. But his edges are rough, but we root for him because he's so determined and obsessed and unhinged. And he's got so many great lines and moments. It's hard to imagine anyone else filling those shoes and making the character so iconic. You know, he's just perfect. He's
great.
One of the best actors, one of the best performances I've ever seen in that. Lastly, I will say Jack Nicholson as Jack Torrance in The Shining.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Torrance. What lit thee?
I'm awfully glad you asked me that, Lloyd.
He's so great as in
Nicolas Cage again.
As an author who is descending into madness,
slowly losing his mind.
And
it's even more kind of fascinating because Stephen King didn't like him as
which
Jack
is so
Torrance.
strange.
He just thought he played it as crazy already before
Crazy
he got
from
to
the start, yeah.
But
But
he's supposed to go insane.
Yeah.
and he's
No, I
already
don't
kinda-
see how he's crazy from the start.
not.
He's a family man at the you know. I could see how you can
He was
associate that with Nicholson.
Had a temper and
Nicholson always has that grin, you know what I mean? Where
edge
he's-
to him.
Yeah, he does. He has that grin where you're like, oh, he's crazy or whatever. But that's
He's crazy.
I think that's one of the greatest performances of all time. Jack Nicholson nailed that, and it's scary. It's scary to this day. You know.
I think Shelley Duvall's shook to this day.
Yeah,
she's just a mess
she's
now.
never been the same.
He shook her.
Yeah,
like he messed her up. And
on those stairs just ruined her life.
So did Kubrick. Kubrick messed her up too.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He probably messed a lot of people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, you guys go. Joe, you're up, man.
All right, I will start with Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
Okay, now make sure that when you pull it out, you don't pull out there's a magnet at the end of it. That was it. You just pulled out. Okay.
Oh, God.
I was
Okay.
not expecting.
What
Don't
do
put
I
it
do?
back in.
What
Don't
do
put it back in.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just going into cardiac arrest because you
What?
yanked.
I thought you
out
said this was
like a
safe.
trout lure. We gotta hurry. Take this. Okay. We gotta switch it out really quick.
That's a good one.
If you read the comics or know anything about Iron Man, it's like the perfect cast.
It had to be.
He looks like him.
It had to be Downey or Charlie Sheen. Only one of those two.
Yeah,
He's got
he's got
arrogance,
that
cockiness.
Yeah.
Yep,
He has to be a playboy.
He's perfect. He's perfect.
Or Donald Trump, I guess, could play it.
Yeah. He fills that suit so perfect. You know what I mean?
Would you please?
I mean.
Then I got Schwarzenegger as Terminator.
Can't let you take the man's wheels, son. Now get off before I put you down. That's it, goddammit.
Perfect.
I mean, you're not getting a better Terminator than that. He's got so many iconic lines. And
I actually read today that he wanted to change the line of "I'll be back." He said it should sound more robotic. He wanted to change it to "I will be back." And James Cameron pulled him aside. He's like, "Are you a writer?" And he's like, and then he said, "Shut the f up, then." I can see Cameron doing that
for sure.
Are you a writer?
Stallone as Rocky Balboa.
Yep.
I mean, he wrote it for himself.
He
so
did, yeah.
You're not gonna get.
But he's so perfect as Rocky.
Yeah, which is might be a shot at him. Rocky's kind of slow.
Yeah, seems like a mentally deficient individual.
Like
just trying
a
to,
punch drunk boxer.
Yeah.
You know, and
trying to borderline molest some young girl.
Oh yeah.
But he's so perfect in that.
Yeah, all throughout the movies he's great.
He's iconic as Rocky, and he's in 7 or 8 movies. Yeah.
I have a TV one. Ed O'Neill as Al Bundy, which is like amazing.
This is
TV not allowed.
No, this is only films.
Okay, put that on.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Hoffman as Rain Man.
You want to hit?
No, you don't want to hit where you've got 18.
Want to hit. So you have 18.
You don't want to hit. He doesn't want to hit. Hit me.
Want to hit. Hitting 18.
He doesn't want to hit.
Hit me.
Don't. You took my queen, Ray. I've got a 10. I needed that queen. I can't take your queen.
Sir, please don't touch the cards.
I need my own queen, Ray.
There's Larson.
Which I don't know what it says about him, but it's,
right.
I mean, the perfect.
I forgot about that one.
He nails it.
Yeah, he does nail it. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Never
that
go
one.
full, but he goes pretty hard in the paint.
that one's unforgettable, man.
Yeah.
And it goes in like the same kind of, I guess,
yeah.
thing as what's his name? Tom Hanks is Forrest Gump.
Could be, or DeCaps and What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, they all do pretty well. Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter.
That's a great one.
What's his face?
Yeah.
Mads plays him too, but doesn't really. He's great.
Yeah.
But Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter.
He's so creepy.
he is.
He's
so
so
iconic in that
creepy
movie.
and cerebral and just like
just makes creepy noises and so many good lines.
Yeah.
It's creepy. He does.
He does, man. He's got he hisses and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Assaults people.
Yep, he's got a weird demeanor
Weird
in those
vibe.
movies. Yeah, but he's so great. Yeah. All right, guys, that's
Best
our
cast.
top 5 best cast film roles of all time.
I don't need Al Bundy.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.